Now Prescott. And he fires one, but incomplete. Jimmy Graham, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th down. Here's Drew Kaiser now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was 3rd and long.
And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. But he will not come anywhere close to the first down marker. And that gives us a turnover on downs. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Play action now. Rivers. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So still a full 10 yards to go here for the offense on 3rd down. And the wideout in motion. Rivers from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders from 13 yards out. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
Here we go. Red 38.
Here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A very solid gain of 27.
Come on, let's go.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 43 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Now Elliott. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Dak Prescott with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. And they will line up now for the 2-point try.
Flex round. Flex round. Here we go. Flex round. Let's go. White, nine. Flex round. Flex round.
They'll try and throw for it. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the two-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And Denver getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. They'll get 16 yards there, and it's a first down for the Broncos. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to...
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Flex round! Ohio! Flex round! Here we go!
On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Brandon, you know how we talk about having wrinkles in a game plan? That was a fold right there. How about that play? Being able to change things up. You think anyone else on the team's going to get the ball? And in that situation, they surprise everyone and give it to their big guy.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. To give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletic.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Perry Riley. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back with more of the AFC Championship game after this. They'll run it now out of the gun. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Now a second down throw for Rivers. Left side here to Sanders. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, Rivers. Complete to right. They give him 12 yards and a first down. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line giving them time to complete that first down pass.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Now a play fake here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second down, Rivers. Sanders has it over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. Now Rivers. He completes it to Bryant. 20, 10, 5, and all the way home for a Broncos score. Des Bryant, 57 yards. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And I think I saw that right. You tell me if I'm wrong. That was just a fly route, just to go. He went.
Sometimes speed, just pure speed, is going to win. I don't care how athletic you are on the other side of the ball. When a guy's that fast and he can just take off, if a quarterback has time to throw the ball and release it when he wants to, that's the end result. Nothing you can do about that. He was just a better athlete on that play.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Let's go! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
Now Prescott. He's got time. He's going to air one out. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
My high school coach, John Ford, used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Prescott. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Second down now after the incompletion.
Flex round! Flex round! Here we go! Flex round! Flex round! Flex Ohio! Ohio! Flex round! Flex round!
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for 3rd down.
Playing pass all the way.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
And fit's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic. So anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Come on! Ohio! 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 Ohio!
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to let it go again. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's the 2014 NFL interception leader, Glover Quinn. So we come upon halftime in the AFC title game, as we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
They go play action here on first down. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. And the offense now will try to regroup after the sack on second down. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he finds a man on the crossing route. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Boy, they had a lot of real estate to make up there, but what a big-time play for them. Nice completion, excellent gain. Now they're in fourth and manageable.
Just a little short, though, with that marker. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends. 4 yards on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
4th and 1. I don't think Wild Horses could have dragged that quarterback off the field. He was motioning to go for it from the start. And sure enough, it's the ground game that gets him the first down.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio.
Back to throw now on first down. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it second down. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Let's go. Ohio.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very solid gain of 27. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Come on, let's go. 190.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Gordon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the second extra point he's missed so far. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Second down following the run. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds. Let's let the clock go.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep moving it. Keep grinding clock.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Complete to right. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Throwing again, Rivers now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. And the Steelers set to take the field. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around.
Under pressure, he's going to go down. Look at this, way back around the 43. John Jenkins coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9.
Ohio! Ohio! Here it comes!
Now Prescott. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Come on, let's go! Flex round! Flex round! Ohio! Ohio!
Here's Prescott. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the 1st. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
Ohio! Ohio! Come on, let's go!
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
Come on, let's go! Flex round! Flex round!
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. A dump off to Elliott. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? An extra defensive back in the game here on 3rd and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Dree Archer with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So he missed his first 2, but this time it's good, and that'll extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Now, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Second down, Rivers. Bryant has it. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
First down, Rivers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It goes as a pickup of 23, and it'll give the Broncos a first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Rivers now to throw on first down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Time starting to run out here in the 4th. This defense just trying to keep the offense off the board and preserve this potential victory. Rivers out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. Again, it's Rivers. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong arm.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. He's back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down What a huge play at this point in the game. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And it all rides on this one play, a trip to the Super Bowl in the balance here on fourth down. Slot man moves right. They'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Let's go. White, 90. Flex round. Flex round. Ohio. 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 Flex round. Flex Ohio. Ohio.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Ohio. Ohio. Ohio.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And this is incomplete. And you really can't pin that one on the quarterback, Charles. The O-line, they've got to protect them.
And they know it. That's their meal ticket. They want to take care of the big guy behind them. In this case, they let him down.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion. Here's Prescott. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. Oh, you can't teach that. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work.
There he goes, right side. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow. So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time,
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And
that's caught inside the 30. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 62 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl or Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
Come on, let's go. Brand 38.
He'll look to throw. And not only did he drop it, he third down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Flex round! Flex round! Come on, let's go!
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And Denver getting set to take the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They will take a knee here and cue the celebrations. They are off to the Super Bowl. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. So, Charles, oh so close on one side to getting to that Super Bowl. Oftentimes, we just show the stage and the glitz and the glamour and the confetti. You sometimes forget about those guys going home. It's got to be tough.
It's got to be beyond tough because finding a way to steel yourself, make that resolve to come back and do it again because it took a lot of work just to get to this point. It's going to be a difficult offseason for them. Let's see how they bounce back.
And that does it for the conference championship. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And for our entire crew, we'll see you 2 weeks at the Super Bowl. This is the NFL on EA Sports.